Hello, Internet. So, there is one thing that I believe absolutely cannot be learned, maybe. I'll tell you about what it is and about the maybe in just a little bit. First, I should welcome you to the Empirical Sword. I'm Lore Master DLC79, and I happen to believe that school doesn't teach. We have to be the masters of our education. That's sort of what this entire playlist is about, showing you the things that school should be teaching, but isn't. Although, really, this may not fall under the category of something schools should be teaching, because, again, in my opinion, this thing cannot be learned. Therefore, why would we be teaching it? But maybe the awareness should be taught. But what is it? Ambition. So, what is this maybe thing? Well, first of all, if we're going to be strictly scientific about this, we can never be 100% certain that anything we believe is true, or 100% certain that anything we believe is false. There's no such thing as absolute. Well, I mean, there's very likely an objective truth, but we can never be absolutely certain about what that truth is. And the truth is that this conclusion I've drawn that ambition cannot be learned or taught. This conclusion that I've reached is mostly due to my own observations, because I've not found any research on anybody testing whether or not ambition is learnable. It's just I've never seen anybody grow their own ambition. And see, when my brain, and I'm an INTJ, so I do things weird. We INTJs are like 2% of the world. Well, 2% of the population of the world. For the nitpickers out there. But when I make an observation, it's like, what's going on here? What are the possibilities of what's going on here? And well, to fast forward to the bottom line is, have you ever heard of anything called the Peter Principle? It's one of those it's like a corporate office place thing. Essentially, you get promoted until you start failing, and then that's as high up as you go. We do that to ourselves, starting in childhood. It's like, as long as we're winning at something, we are absolutely awesome. Nobody can beat us. We're untouchable. We're amazing. As soon as we start failing, oh, well, here's my ceiling. I can't go any higher than this. I peaked. We do that. And this is how you wind up with people who have very low standards for their lives. They set the bar very, just barely high enough to step over. I probably used words wrongly there, but hopefully that made sense. This is how you get people who are like, I may not be CEO of a corporation, and I may be living with my parents in their basement, but I'm getting a paycheck, but I have enough to buy pizza, beer, video games. It's all good. It's not perfect, but what? This is how you get people like that. They're very early in life, they start failing at something. They're like, oh, well, I can't go above. Well, that's not on the front. I can't go above this. Sure, people are doing this. Well, I do not have a very tall screen, by the way. I mean, you have people who start failing early. They're like, they set the bar down here. But then you have the people who just like keep winning and winning and winning, and they set the bar up here. And now part of that is mindset. Part of that is how you view failure, and that's really another video entirely separate from this. The thing is, the bottom line with that is the only real failure is giving up. And the people who wind up setting the bars up here, they don't give up. They don't view failure as a reason to give up. They just try something new, and it's like if you have a dartboard this big on the other side of the room, and you throw one dart at it, you're probably going to miss. But if you throw a million darts at it, eventually one of them is going to hit. That's a win. That's how you get people who set the bar up here. They just keep throwing darts at their problems, and eventually they win. And okay, now I know how to win that. So let's set the bar. We all start down here, and some people they just stop here. And the people who just keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, eventually they win. Okay, let's set the bar a little bit higher. Now they have new problems. Okay, let's throw another million darts at this problem. Oh, I found one that wins. Okay, let's set the bar a little bit higher, and a little bit higher, and a little bit higher. In fact, really, if I had to speculate, and this is speculation right here, I would have to speculate that we're all born with ambition, but we learn to not have it. It's really a combination. Again, speculation zone right here. If I had to speculate, it's a combination of not winning and how we interpret that. I don't know why I'm doing 2 thumbs up for this, but but it's eventually you're going to fail at something, and it's all about how you interpret that. And some people, it's like we don't know how to interpret failure because we're not taught how to interpret failure as just another opportunity to learn. And again, that's what this entire series is about: how to learn, essentially. Of course, nobody's typing "how to learn" in search, so that's beside the point. Back on topic. We're not taught how to learn, and eventually we will fail, and we don't know how to learn from failure. So, most people just they stop right here, and it's like some people that they just eventually figure out that as long as you keep trying something, eventually you're going to win. They're the people who set the bar up. So I believe it's the not understanding how to interpret and respond to failure that teaches us to not have ambition. It's like we start out with this much ambition, and then we start failing at something. Okay, a little less ambition. Start failing at something else, a little less ambition. And eventually you get the guy who's living in his parents' basement with a sucky job, spending his money on pizza, beer, and video games because you gotta enjoy life, right? I mean, what else is there? But, and again, a lot of my interpretation is very speculative. And if you have low ambition, you're probably not watching this. But if you have low ambition and you are watching this, and you believe that you can learn to have more ambition, prove me wrong. I want you to prove me wrong because I want to believe that everything can be learned. And very likely I am wrong. I mean, the human brain is actually very plastic in its ability to adapt to its situations. But I have yet to see evidence. Show me the evidence. That's if you want to get technical about the Myers-Briggs, my second cognitive function is extroverted thinking. I need external or extroverted evidence, logical evidence, in order to actually accept an interpretation. But and I keep rubbing my nose because today for some reason is a bad allergy day. It actually started acting up when I was recording videos earlier. But yeah, there I go again. But if you found this interesting and you think other people might get something out of this, you don't be afraid to share it with them. We want to share the learning. We want to share the deep intellectual thought because this is how we learn. And if you have input, comment section. That's how I learn from you guys. I'm not just doing this to hear myself talk, although apparently I do like to hear the sound of my voice. But yeah, share, and Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to see more things like this. And I didn't even tell you about the whole grand mission. Okay, so the grand mission, school doesn't teach, and we have to be the masters of our education and all of that. Yeah, I want to get this message out to gamers who I believe have, in the context of this video, I believe that a lot of the people who are seeking gaming-related entertainment in general, but I focus on gaming because I actually enjoy games. I believe that a lot of the people who are just seeking to overindulge in entertainment have, in the context of this video, have essentially had the ambition beaten out of them by life. Mostly by the school system, just not really teaching anything. Just that's another topic. And actually, it's a topic that I've already covered. I don't need to keep beating that horse to death. I just had a brain fart. But yeah, I want to get this message out to gamers and to show them you are smarter than you think. I mean, if you're at this point in the video and you actually understood even half of this, guess what? You're smarter than you think. But yeah, if you want to get behind this entire mission, or just see more videos like this, or my gaming videos that I'm using to get this in front of gamers, if you want to see any of that, just subscribe, bell icon, so you can be notified. And yeah, whatever I'm doing next, I will see you then.